review over Lies by Michael Grant. This is the third book in the Gone series by Michael Grant, so if you have not read Lies and Hunger, then do not watch this review. I will actually post links to my other video reviews up here somewhere if you guys want to watch those. That way you can check the series out because it is really good. Lies was published May 4th of 2010 by HarperCollins. There are 447 pages in the US paperback edition, and I gave this book a good rating. It has been 7 months since the phase was originally created, and they finally kind of figured out how they're eating and like how they're, not really what's going on, but a little bit more about what's going on. And eventually, of course, some new things start happening because it is the phase and nothing ever stays the same. Kids that were once dead are now coming up back alive. One of the main characters that is one of the bad characters, Drake, is actually spotted, but no one really has confirmed it yet. And this is all in the back, so I'm not spoiling. The kids who did not develop an ability so far are still trying to fight the kids that did. And on top of all of that, there is a girl who claims that she's developed the ability to reach those in the outside world, outside of the phase, most importantly their parents. And what she does is she'll go and touch the phase wall, and apparently she can see their dreams. And in their dreams, she's telling these children that their parents are telling them to poof on their 15th birthday, that it's not bad. You actually do go into the arms of your parents and you do come out on the other side. And eventually this makes people wonder if when they die, they will also go out on the other side of the phase. If they die in the phase, do they transport or whatever that's called back out to the phase? So there's a lot going on with the humans fighting the mutants. Nezra is the girl who claims to be a psychic, and then obviously Cain and Sam are still at it, and then the dead coming back to life. So that's a lot going on in one book, and it is so good. I don't think there is a dull moment throughout this entire story. Like I said, I gave this book a good rating. I don't think that this series is going to get bad. It's so good so far. The first 3 books, I kind of have the same opinion about a lot of it because it's still, I'm so annoyed by the lack of preparation that the older kids are coming up with. And I understand that they are trying, and I understand that they are 15, but I feel like at 15, I would have at least tried at this point to think a little bit more long term. And it doesn't seem that like they are doing that, and it really irks me because I feel like I would want that to be happening if this were happening to me. And whenever I read, I place myself into the story. So it always irritates me how much they are not preparing for the future in the phase, because a lot of them have denied the poof, and they're going to be there for a while. You still keep aging after that. I love the characters in this series. It switches perspectives pretty much every chapter to a different character, and in a lot of books, I know that annoys a lot of people. I personally like books that switch perspectives to 2 different people, but I think that it's absolutely necessary in this book because there are so many characters and so much going on that if you only had one person's perspective, then you'd be missing out on so much of what's going on in the phase. One thing I really like about this book is that it starts answering a couple of the questions that have been asked in the previous 2 books. And I really like that because I hate books that just ask and ask and ask and never start to slowly answer, because this book series can't go on forever and they can't keep asking questions without answering. So I'm glad that Michael Grant has acknowledged that and has started answering questions. I think that this book is a very realistic account of what would happen if life were to happen like this, if somehow a bubble got created and all the people who were under 15 got shut out. I think that it would happen. And another thing that I really liked about this book was, since Nezra is claiming to be able to see what's going on the outside, you do get a couple glimpses of what is going on the outside, and I think that it makes it so much better when you get to see that. I wish that Michael Grant could incorporate more of what's going on, like maybe if it really is the outside world, I wish he would kind of answer that, and then maybe put a perspective in from Sam's mom or Astrid's mom. I think that would be really interesting, and it would really create a larger dynamic to the story, and I really hope that that starts happening soon. I know Plague is the next one, and I can't wait to read it. I think this book is definitely for you if you are someone who likes books with a lot of mystery, but it isn't necessarily a murder mystery. Or if you like books that are what I consider light paranormal, because obviously this is paranormal. This isn't something that it's not realistic fiction, but it's not heavy paranormal with like vampires and werewolves and with vampires and werewolves and other things like that. So it's what I consider light paranormal, which is what I just said. And if you like books like that, then this book is definitely for you, because it does have a lot of the aspects of a paranormal novel without the really, really, really unbelievable stuff. This book is also for you if you like books that switch perspectives. And I kind of feel like it is, even if you don't like books that switch perspectives, because, like I said before, it's so hard to get the whole picture unless you are getting different perspectives. And it's not like someone's perspective is explaining the same thing over again, and just in their perspective, it's this is going on over here in this area, and then someone else is over here, and this is going on. So I really like it. I love this book series, and I definitely recommend it. So I'm Jessica with Chapter Chicks. This is my review of Lies by Michael Grant, and this chapter is for you. What? You got to include yourself in the video? Say hi, Emma. Hi, honey. What are you doing? Is you playing? Are you playing with your stuff? Are you? Hey, smile. Give Mama smiles. Hi. What are you doing? No smiles. There's Juno. Hi, Juno. Blah, 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 blah. Hi, puppy. I know, I see you.